Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Today is March 20th 2019, and coming to you to start my weight loss journey and record it for my own reason, as well as to provide information to anyone else who is interested in finding out about the surgery that I will be having. And the surgery I will be having is VSG, vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I started the process back in August of 2018 when I asked my pulmonologist to give me a referral to the bariatric surgeon. And I got the referral and I met with the surgeon in November of 2018. And I also was already dieting and things and going through follow-ups with my primary doctor. So the requirements for my insurance is to have 3 months of documentation showing weight loss through my primary care doctor, getting a consultation with a nutritionist as well as a psychiatrist. So I got all that taken care of really quick. I saw the psychologist, which was easy, no problem. A lot of people gets afraid about that, but it was perfectly fine. She had the whole couch thing going. I sat on the couch. She sat in a chair, the typical with the clipboard writing stuff. And I was a little nervous for a little bit because certain things that I was telling her, like she was kind of reading my body language, reading to, checking eye contact or just different things. That's their job. That's what they do. But other than that, I was perfectly fine. Received a letter in the mail within about a week or whatever saying, I was cleared. I was already pre-cleared from the pulmonologist back in August of 2018. I was cleared from the cardiologist in December of 2018. Everything was done. The nutritionist was cleared. I had my second visit with her January of 2019. So the only thing that they were waiting for before submitting to my insurance was the letter of intent from my primary stating why I needed the surgery and what, the importance of me having it and the benefits of having it. And also the 3 months documentation, of notes. So that took a little minute from her to get that done. But in the meantime, my highest weight was 351. But as of July of 2018, I was 346. So before I even, I have my own scale at home, and I've always been one to document and do different stuff because I've been dealing with weight issues for years. Most of my, adolescent, teen, preteen years, I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome, which one of the side effects of that is gaining weight, which specifically radiates within the midline, the waist, and, the whole spare tire area. All of that area is where most of the weight is gained. And it makes it difficult to lose weight. So I've tried diet and exercise. I've tried, all kinds of different things to lose the weight. I'm not a big eater and, to just eat constantly. And so having all these health issues now that I'm 40, having sleep apnea, asthma, and, all these other issues, knee issues, back issues, feet issues, all of this comes from this extra weight that I'm carrying. So, like I said, as of July, I was 346. And then when I went to my primary doctor appointment back in September 10th, I'm looking down because I have notes down here. September 10th, 2018, I was 335. And so I was down, 11 pounds. And then back in October 11th, I was 335 still, which is not too big of a deal. But November, I went to 328. And then December 4th, I was 326. As January 7th, when I went to my last visit at the surgeon's office with him, I was 308.2. So, and then I weighed myself February 7th, which was 303.4. So as of today, everything has been approved with the insurance. I just left my pre-op appointment at the surgeon's office and met with a nutritionist to discuss the pre-op procedure, the pre-op diet, the aftercare, all the information that is necessary that I need to prepare for the surgery. My surgery date is actually April 1st, 2019. So as of today, this is my first day of my pre-op diet, which they require me to do 2 protein shakes and a small meal. And they gave me guidelines on what type of meals to include, what different foods to intake within this small meal. So I do that from today up until the day before surgery. So the day before surgery, I do nothing but liquid. And I actually have to do, they provided these 2 protein waters actually. And they provided these little liquid gel packets to also drink, which is also protein, to make sure I get enough protein and liquids within my body for the surgery. I was prescribed anti-nausea medication, as well as I believe it's gas medication. I'm not sure. The paperwork is in my room. But and I actually weigh 300 pounds as of today. So that's pretty good. So that's like, 51 pounds from the total, which was my first goal to accomplish. So I'm excited about that. Yay! So now my next goal, which I'm right at the precipice of it, my next goal is to be under 300 pounds. And since I'm already 300, I'm going to beat that goal within a matter of days doing this pre-op diet. So needless to say, I'm excited for this second goal. There's other goals that I have in mind that I've been kind of thinking of, and things to accomplish, things to do. I'm down 2 sizes, So that's a plus. I did measurements of my arms, my thighs, my hips, my bust area, and different things just so I can compare. I took a couple pictures and, certain outfits that I have, that isn't quite fitting the way I want to fit. And one of my goals, I have an actual goal dress, GOAL dress, that I can fit, but it's not to my liking. There's, things that needs to be adjusted and changed as far as my weight and the way my body looks right now. But I'm looking forward to the day where I can put that dress on and be like, wow. So I'm super, super, super excited. Filling out the paperwork at the office, signing everything, listening to everything, having to call the hospital to register and do the rest of the testing that needs to be done, turning in my FMLA paper from work. I'm super excited. I actually took a week off before my actual surgery date to prepare, because I started kind of replacing, 2 meals out. Well, I kind of do like a protein shake in the morning, and at lunchtime I would do chicken broth. And then I'll do a small meal for dinner. And I've been having headaches like crazy. I'm prone to having headaches and migraines, but it's like since I've been doing it, it's super crazy. So it's like now, I'm just switching. Instead of chicken broth, I'll be doing 2 protein shakes a day, with a small meal. And of course, my meals before, it was like, still kind of regular, but now it's more of a restricted. So a pre-op diet, so it's like seriously, restricted. So it's like I already, I might start, having all kind of crazy symptoms. And I work with children. I don't want to be around in an environment where I'm not myself 100%, dealing with migraines and headaches. So I took a week off, plus I'm ready for a break. So, I started to get a little nervousness, because I'm like, it's real now. I signed the papers, the consent form, at the pre-surgery, and going through the pre-op. I got my bariatric vitamins that I'm have to take after. I got my bariatric protein shakes that I'm have to use afterwards. I have, that stuff, and it's like, it's coming closer. Like I literally, it's coming closer, and I'm kind of excited about it because I've researched it for a long time. I follow a lot of other YouTubers, and I've been inspired, and I have a lot of people that I know that have had the surgery, and I'm looking at their journeys. It's amazing. I know the pros and the cons, and, the ups and the downs, and I'm not too concerned about that, because that's all part of it. This is a lifestyle change. It's a mind change, and it's not just a quick fix to get the surgery and bam, everything is taken care of. Your mind has to be adjusted and corrected to know that you can't eat the same stuff you've been eating. You can't partake in the same things. You have to work out. Working out is important. Even if you walk 30 minutes or an hour a day, that's something. You have to keep moving, keep the body flowing, keep the blood flowing. Have to help build the metabolism. All these things comes into play with this thing. You have to take care of your sleeve. The sleeve is just a tool to use to help you advance and to do what you should be already doing. So changing the way you're eating, moderation is the key. What you're intaking in your body is the key. Finding the proper support system. We have to do at least once a month of support. That's one of the requirements too afterwards. As well as follow-up appointments with a nutritionist, dietitian, and your surgeon. Making sure you're taking your vitamins every day, making sure you're sipping, not gulping and not big. You have to sip your liquids, your shakes, you're sipping it. And once you get to the stage of getting into solid foods, soft foods, you have to make sure you're chewing your food at least 25 times. Because if not, you can hurt your stomach. Your sleeve can, you can have issues. You can get nausea, you can vomit, all these different things. And I was actually told that the day before surgery, I could take Gas X, so it kind of helped the process started with the gas. So I'm kind of glad about that. I'm actually going today to drop off my 2 prescriptions that they gave me, so I already have it prepared. They want me to get at least a week's worth of groceries for after the surgery. So it's nothing but clear liquids the first week and the protein shakes. So I already have my protein shakes. So I just need to stock up on my chicken broth. I already have some because I was already doing like chicken broth for lunch every day. So now I just have to get more and sugar-free Jello, sugar-free popsicles or things that to get, because it can have that. That also help for those who used to the physical like eating. So you're sucking on a popsicle, you bite into it and you're chewing it. The Jello, it can kind of signal that you're actually eating. So then you're not feeling like, oh, I'm so hungry because you're just sipping on liquids all the time. I'm just super excited about it. You have no idea. I'm super excited about it. I've been going through this process since my first visit, technically my first surgeon visit back in November. And here we are in March, and my surgery is April. So, and it's great because, my son is graduating in May, so I'll be, a little bit better for him, looking better, and, in the end of May. We have our family vacation in July. So it's like, it's great for me to be able to feel comfortable in wearing certain clothes and just being comfortable within myself of knowing that I made the best decision to make to be a better mom to my children. And also to be there for my mom, who also has her own health issues that she's been dealing with. So in order for me to help care for her and care for my kids, I have to take care of myself. So my family is supportive. My church family is supportive. My friends, co-workers, they're all supportive of this. So yeah, I'm going to try. This is my first YouTube video, so I got to still figure things out. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try eventually to put up like before pictures, but once I get afters, like before and afters. As of right now, I'm not putting up anything because I want to have a before and after to show. So yeah, I also are gonna try to get as much recorded as possible. Like once I get things the night before surgery, what my bag is, what I'm taking to the hospital, video of me in the hospital. I'm going to try to do different things like that. Just update you as I go along. I didn't want to do any videos before this point because, I just feel like from this point on, there's a lot of people who've given a lot of information and a lot of backstory on the process of going to get a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. So I'm just coming from this point, I have the date. I went to my pre-op appointment, day 1 of my pre-op diet. I already have my protein shake right here. This is, even though it's almost noon, this is my first one, my breakfast basically. This is my first one of the day. A little bit later I have my second one, and then of course my little, dinner. So I'm used to drinking protein shakes, It's not a big deal for me because I've been doing protein shakes, for years, different types of kinds, as I was going through this whole weight loss process. I went on so many weight loss journeys in all these years. It's crazy. But so far, I am liking the fact that I lost 50 pounds so far, or 51, let's say 51 pounds so far. It's amazing. I've been dealing with plantar fasciitis, and since I've lost 50 pounds, I'm not really having issues with my feet anymore so much. Every once in a while, it depends on the shoes I wear, it could bother me. My back isn't hurting much because that's 50 pounds off. So it's like, everybody's noticing, like, they're like, you're disappearing, you're getting skinny. Because I'm 5'9.5", a lot of people are surprised to know that I'm over 300 pounds, and so I carry it well. Like, I was told I have more of a muscular type build because of the fact that I carry it well. And I can actually try to see if I can show you. Let me stand up for a minute. Let's see if I can actually show you. Let me take off this jacket. You can see that most of my weight, of course, you see in this area, this is my, from the polycystic ovarian syndrome, it causes most of the weight. My arms aren't so big. I have this little bit right here. But, for the most part, I have my guns. Get the cut going. Working out at the gym, It's being funny right now. But, yeah, it's not so much. Like, when you look, it's not so much. So, it's, I got this area. I've had 3 kids, and I've also had C-sections for all 3. So, I got my little fupa, my pooch area. But, yeah, so it's not so bad, but it's not so great either. I get lots of compliments, But this is for, just to improve the vitality of my life and my health and just to become better, So I will be coming back to you again, maybe, within a week, just to update you of, a week of being on this pre-op diet, just to kind of give you an update, just to, of any changes that has taken place as far as, the scale, how much weight I've lost within a week of being on a pre-op diet. And, also, like I said before, just to give you, glimpses of what I'm taking to the hospital, once my surgery day, vlog that day as much as I possibly can. And here on out throughout, different time of trying to, just to give you guys a glimpse into my life, into my journey, and to support me, So you like, share, comment, I'll reply back, any questions that you have. Or if there's any information that you want to give me, I'm open to receive any information for those who sleevers who have been in it for a while, or maybe they've started right before me, who just barely started their journey, and they can give me an insight on what to take place. I've watched so many videos, but I'm willing to receive any and every information. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And my surgeon is Dr. Hannah from Las Vegas Bariatrics. So if there's anybody who's who lives here, who, maybe we can meet up one day or have just conversate, just to get more, insight into you, providing me insight into your journey. That would be great. That's support. We need to support each other. This is a new lifestyle, a new journey, and I'm looking forward to all the things that are coming my way. I'm looking forward to meeting new people and going different places and doing new and amazing things in my life. So, yeah, like I said, please like, comment, and you can share this video. And I'll get back to you later. You guys have a wonderful day, and God bless.